my name is Wendy Harbor, and this is my finding. And I work for Disability Services at the University of Minnesota. And now I'm enrolled in Harvard University in Boston, Massachusetts. I wanted to give you a little background about me before I started on my topic of universal design. I majored in psychology, and I started working in the K-12 system in Wisconsin. It was interesting to see how many kids in the educational system had disabilities. One girl I worked with, every day after school, she would go to a place called Have a Heart Farm. And really, a lot of people were amazed by that. And this was a place where you could work, and a lot of people worked, but something serious happened with a child who had CP. The people that own the farm gave it to their son for physical therapy because the amount of farms from Minnesota to Wisconsin are about the same. And so that's why it's called Have a Heart Farm. And there are many different perspectives of this farm. For example, the house itself has a lot of access for handicapped people who need wheelchairs, but and that really is wonderful. About the barn and the storage area in the field, and it really is a beautiful place for kids with disabilities. Parent student therapy, physical therapy, and occupational therapy, all the kinds of therapy. They don't go to a hospital for that, they go to a farm. So they really don't feel like they are in therapy, but they feel like they're actually doing something. And it really is a special place. A lot of people are going there with their children. They have a swing set. So, for example, if someone was in a wheelchair and they had problem getting upstairs, that it's not really a problem with the person, that's a problem with the environment. And the second model I'm going to talk about is the medical model of disability. And this says that someone with a disability is always, it's always a negative perspective. There's something wrong with the person themselves, and the person needs to be fixed. So we're just going to compare. We're going to discuss some framework and research that I had found. It's interesting for me because those two models I don't practice every day, and I don't see them every day. And I don't really see the two models in the classroom. Sometimes it has to be your attitude, or maybe you have to change a little bit of how you work with kids. So sometimes you have to change your attitude, how you work with the kids, or the environment.